Day. Well, we have several today's specials, but let me just give you an idea. First of all, Andrew launched this incredible company in 1979, over 46 years ago. I hold in my hand huge customer pick and one of the biggest items since the day we launched it. Only today, as you look at the label, you see Nuance. What is that? Well, this is the launch of the new Essential1. And here's what you have. It's the same great product, only better. Because today, you can choose your Essential1 or you can choose your Essential1 with 100 milligrams of CoQ10. I mean, that's the one that I bought right off the top. And I will tell you, and we'll show you how many have been spoken for, that the majority of viewers are going the same way. The benefits of having one single, by the way, here it is, easy to swallow capsule, gentle even to the most sensitive stomachs, and now getting the benefits of your CoQ10, which obviously is designed to support the hardest working organs, your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your brain. Well, let me show you, give you an idea of what the options are in terms of your shopping. So if you are going for, first of all, the CoQ10, with, there it is, with 100 milligrams of the CoQ10. Your 60 capsules, you're saving $26.91. The 180, you are saving $77.41. The 360, check this out. That is exactly where I went. Saving $142.41. We already, it's only 3 p.m. Eastern time, and over 16,000 have been spoken for today. So either opportunity with or without. But I will tell you though, and you're going to see that counter, you're going to watch that counter go, this is the only time that you will have the opportunity to take advantage of the Essential1 with the CoQ10, with the 100 milligrams of CoQ10. And what's amazing about this, as I said, I've taken this since the day we launched it. It is one capsule. But when you listen to Andrew and he explains to you the incredible amount of all of the key nutrients that you are getting in one capsule today, the amount of money that it would cost you to replicate that, and not even to talk about the fact that you'd be swallowing multiple pills. And I read that many times in all of the great customer reviews that we have at hsn.com. And by the way, there are over 2,600 is that just the reviews? Yeah, of reviews. 2,100 5-star alone. This is where you start. This is the foundation of every day. And you know, when I mentioned to a lot of viewers a little earlier that when you live our lives, right? We're on the go. Most of us don't eat right. It is so important to supplement. That's what this is. And keep in mind that you are doing it with all of Andrew's supplements, each and every one of them that 100% additive-free, pure, gentle, as we mentioned, to even the most sensitive stomachs. And I'd love to come down here for a minute because I want you to take a look at just the massive size, right, of some of the other multivitamins that are out in the retail market. Check that out. I mean, look at the size. And then over here is your little tiny pill from Andrew. With all of the reviews, almost 90% of the reviews are perfect 5- and 4-star reviews. Before we go to the tape, and I'm not sure how much time we have before that, but I wanted to show this to everyone because I thought this, Andrew went through this earlier, and I think this puts it in perspective. And please let me remind you, you have 5 Flex, you have free shipping, you have a 30-day return policy, but this is in one capsule. Think about this. Look at the amount of CoQ10. Now, this is the new one that you can only buy today with 100 milligrams of CoQ10. That's $124.90 alone. So that's more than what you are paying for everything, just for the 360, right? So then down the road, you can see the differences. You're also getting your vitamin D3. You're getting 2,000 in both of your different options, but it's the B12, the K2 MK7, the vitamin C, the calcium, magnesium, and the total price of those separately is $411.21. So it absolutely puts in perspective what an amazing value this is. And I would just speak to you from my heart, and I know how I feel every day. This is the best way to start your day. So I encourage you, get it home. And basically right now, Andrew is going to tell you a lot more about this amazing, incredible today's special. Here you go.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here. Very exciting day for me because not only is it our Essential1 Today special, where we also do a special version of Essential1 with 100 milligrams of CoQ10, and then 100 milligrams of CoQ10 in the large size for 360 days of 100 milligrams of CoQ10. I think it's an additional $50, which CoQ10 back in the day, we used to say per 100 milligrams, it's about $1, about a penny a milligram. So for $50, you're getting what would have been $360 for the additional CoQ10. So beyond that, today is a very special day for me because Essential1 is graduating. Essential1 is graduating to having its own name. Back in 1979, when I originally introduced Essential1, there weren't products with the name Essential or Essentials, very rarely used name. Since that time, you can probably find thousands of products on the market that use the word Essential or Essentials in their name. So I just didn't think that the name Essential1 really did the product justice. Yes, it's got all the essential nutrients in it. It's 1 capsule per day. But it really wasn't distinct enough, differentiating enough for what this product truly deserved. So over 20 years ago, I had actually come up with the name Nuance. I reserved nuance.com more than 20 years ago. I always intended one day that Essential1 would evolve into Nuance. And that's why it's an exciting day for me, because today's the day that we see Essential1 become Nuance. Essential1 is unlike any multivitamin you'll find anywhere, in any store, online, in any doctor's office. As I've often said, if you want to do something correctly, if you want to do something differently, guess what? You better be prepared to do it yourself. And that's what we've been doing for 46 years. We've been making our vitamins ourselves, our way, objectively a better way. Eliminating additives, making the product pure, is objectively superior. And then if you start looking beyond the purity, you look at the forms of nutrients we actually use. For decades, we have used methylcobalamin, natural form of B12. Most leading brands still use cyanocobalamin, a form of B12 that when your body utilizes and metabolizes it, liberates trace amounts of cyanide in your body. Not desirable. We also include vitamin K2, MK7 in our multivitamin. Not aware of others that do. We also include lutein, lycopene, zeaxanthin in our multivitamin. We also include methylfolate. We've been doing that for decades. Finally, some companies are now jumping on the bandwagon as they have a little bit with methyl B12. But almost a majority of us, about 40% of us, struggle to metabolize or can't metabolize folic acid at all into the active form in the body, which is 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. We bypass that problem by delivering 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. We basically deliver the active form. Doing that for decades, long before anyone else. B6. B6 is a B vitamin that could potentially be problematic at high levels. By introducing it in a special form, that special form eliminates those problems. That special form is pyridoxal 5' phosphate. Also, our vitamin C is non-acidic. Typical multivitamins, if they give you much vitamin C at all, it can upset your stomach because it's ascorbic acid. We use Mother Nature's natural pH neutral non-acidic form, calcium ascorbate. We don't use preformed vitamin A. Preformed vitamin A isn't healthy for your skeleton. As we age, we all want to do things that are healthy for our skeleton. So I would never contemplate using preformed vitamin A except perhaps in a prenatal vitamin. Otherwise, the best form is carotenoid-based vitamin A, plant-based vitamin A. So I could go on and talk about all of the superior ingredients in this product, but then you figure, wow, superior ingredients, it's going to make it really expensive. And then if I told you our superior ingredients are available at even higher levels than the leading brands, 2,000 IU of vitamin D3, that's a separate level of vitamin D3. 100 micrograms of our special methyl B12, our special protected methyl B12, protecting it from stomach acid. We have a separate product with that same potency. We use natural vitamin E, the leading brands use synthetic vitamin E. So you could go on and on and on, whether again, talking about the special form of B6 we use, or the beauty vitamin, Biotin. Most brands deliver 30 micrograms. at most 300 micrograms. We deliver more than 1,000 micrograms of biotin. So as you go down the list, what you're going to be struck by is the fact that our product is more pure. The forms of nutrients we use are all superior. The potencies we deliver are all higher. Yet surprisingly, you're getting quantity, you're getting quality, you're getting purity, and you're getting economy. On that large size, it's less than 20 cents a day. So less than 20 cents a day, that's less than someone paid for this product when they bought this product 46 years ago. So you're paying less today with all these wonderful ingredients we've added, because back in 1979, there was no vitamin K2, MK7. There wasn't lutein, lycopene, or zeaxanthin in the product. There wasn't pyridoxal 5' phosphate in the product. There wasn't 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate in the product. So all of these things that we've added haven't come at your expense. They've come at your benefit. So all we've managed to do, because again, I am not a contract manufacturer. I make one brand and one brand only, and it's my vitamins. They're your vitamins, hopefully. So we have been doing this for decades. And as I started in the beginning, I said, what I realized in the beginning with this industry, with the supplement industry, if I wanted products that were like everybody else's, maybe with a few little tweaks of my own, I would go to a contract manufacturer. That's what everyone else does, virtually everyone else. But if I wanted a product that was dramatically different, including CoQ10, CoQ10 I introduced in 1984, 41 years ago, decades before anyone else. And back when I introduced it, I caught a lot of flack that I was selling an ingredient that was costly and expensive, and it wasn't beneficial. Anyone who studies energy metabolism, the biochemistry of our cells, knows you'd be hard-pressed to come up with a molecule that's more important and more impressive in its benefits than CoQ10. So we've been experts in CoQ10 for 41 years, long before anyone else. And now you can get a version of Essential1 where you get a full 100 milligrams. Our original potency of CoQ10 back in the day, 30 milligrams. Then it went to 60 milligrams, then 90 milligrams. You get a full 100 milligrams per capsule of Essential1. And for a year of that, you're paying $50 for a year of that. So I think that ends up being about 20 some odd cents a day for 100 milligrams of CoQ10 per day, on top of all of the other benefits of Essential1. So if you're going to talk, as many people do, about certain foundational ingredients to supplement, doctors pay attention to vitamin D levels. And I think it's very important, especially as the research has underscored of late, to pay attention to our vitamin D levels. We also need to make sure we get adequate levels of vitamin C and adequate levels of vitamin E. Adequate levels of B12. The research talks about the inadequacy of our diet when it comes to these nutrients. What I'd like to do is, rather than force you to get separate products for each of those things, I hope my multivitamin either goes all the way there, meaning that if you need 2,000 IU vitamin D3 a day, you just got it with Essential1. 100 micrograms, that's a separate level of B12 that we have a separate product. If that's what you were taking separately, now you get it with Essential1, you get it with Nuance. So as you go down the list, what I hopefully do with this product is, at very minimal expense, less than 20 cents per day, eliminate the need for so many separates. And so many folks now are taking gummies and other nonsensical products like that. So anyhow, I'm making this video too long. Essential is now Nuance. It deserved its own name. There is nothing like it in the world. Too many products have Essential in their name. It has its own name now. And it truly is one of a kind when it comes to a small, easy to swallow capsule, unparalleled quality, unparalleled forms, unparalleled potency, levels of nutrition. And then, despite all of that, an absolutely incredible price at pennies a day, less than 20 cents a day. So I hope you enjoy.
I know you will enjoy it. And when you think about that 46 years ago, with nowhere near the same potency that you're getting, it is literally the most comprehensive. You're buying it at less money. This is an amazing opportunity today. And again, just to clarify, today for the very first time, you can choose your Essential 1, or you can choose the Essential 1 with the nuance that has 100 milligrams of CoQ10. And I love that Andrew really stressed individually the amount of money. We had that one graphic that you would spend for just a few of the key nutrients. Over 17,000 gone. I'm going to read some reviews, but quickly again, look at the savings. And this is for the one with the 100 milligrams of CoQ10 that I will tell you that is absolutely in the lead. $26.91 saved on the 60 capsules, $77 saved on the 180, the 360, $142.41. And you have to remember, it is Essential 1, right? It's a Nuance Essential 1. It is 1 capsule a day. So you are going to buy that large size today at an incredible price, and it will take you till hopefully next year when we have the opportunity to offer it as a today special again. I'm going to jump over and share with you some of the reviews. There are 2,500 or 2,200 are perfect 5-star reviews. All right, here we go. Awesome product. I have noticed a difference in how I'm feeling. More energy, more focus. Another great product, Andrew, with lots of caps, exclamation points. I ordered this for my granddaughter too, and she is also noticing a big difference in how she's feeling. Thank you. You know you can never leave us, Andrew. Andrew hears that all the time. I have more energy taking these. I have much more energy when I take these. They're a must-have. Thank you so much, Andrew, for helping me stay on track. I feel the difference if I forget to take it. One of the best things sold at HSN. So correct. I am the same way. If I start to take it, you notice why, hey, I'm a little more lax. I don't have the energy I normally have. Greatest pick-me-up ever. These 1 per day vitamins are a little miracle in a capsule. They lift you up, they keep you going. We ran out and couldn't wait to get our new bottle. After just a few days, we have our zip back. We thank you, Andrew. You know, I hate to tell you to even do that, but sometimes that is when you realize exactly what a product can do for you. And remember, we're shipping it to you for free. 5 FlexPay payments. Best ever. I absolutely love these vitamins. And just after 3 days, I can tell such a difference in the way I feel. I have tons more energy and stamina. I feel like I've been shot out of a cannon. That is so funny. Also, used them a while back and don't know why I did not reorder. They have the same effect on me, but I will tell you now that I will, in caps, always be taking this. Thank you, Andrew. And that is what we continue to hear from viewer after viewer after viewer. You have the chance today to grab it. And again, with now, thank you so much, over 17,000 gone. I do want to take a moment and say that a lot of people are having a trouble getting through. We have a lot of people that are on hold. If you can open up your smartphone and hover it over that QR code, it will take you right to .com. We have a lot of today's specials today with Andrew, but to me, this is the one I personally wait for. And if there are days when I'm rushing around and I'm not taking all my vitamins, I never, ever go without now the Nuance Essential 1. Same great product, same little bottle, a little different, but better than ever before, particularly with 100 milligrams of CoQ10. I cannot impress upon you enough. I mean, the difference in the energy, and we say if you're like feeling a little lull, you can see it and hear it in reviews. Think about our life. We live on fast food, we're on the go, half of us don't eat right. Here is the important way, an incredibly valuable way to be able to supplement and literally feel better every single day. And you know what? You have 30 days. I love that we do that with Andrew, and I love that Andrew continues to improve all of the products, but guess what? Keep them at still the most amazing prices. So 088-811 is your number, all the sizes, but again, the only time today to be able to take advantage of that nuance with the 100 milligrams of CoQ10.